Good evening, Warriors. I am James Charles, and welcome to the August 17th, 2025 episode of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report, the YouTube channel created to celebrate all our Warrior athletes' accomplishments, big or small. Be sure you hit that subscribe button so you receive notification whenever a new episode is released and you don't miss a thing. If you are a parent, a coach, an administrator, a director, or just a fan, and you have pictures, highlight clips, scores, game summaries, standings, schedules, or any upcoming events, let me know about it and I will be sure to get it on the next episode of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. You can send any of that information to me at glsportsweeklyreport@gmail.com. This is an exciting week for all of us as the kids are back to school on Wednesday, and our first official fall sporting events will also kick off this week. I have a lot of new stuff in this week's episode, along with some reminders of things coming up. So, let's not waste any more time and get to some Warrior action. Here we go! Very exciting news coming out of the Grass Lake Athletic Department, as they have announced the 2025 Hall of Fame class, the 2008 state champion baseball team, the 2006 football state runner-up team, Bill Willis and Michael Vasilio. The class will be introduced at halftime of the football game on October 10th against Michigan Center. The following night, on October 11th, there will be an awards banquet and ceremony held at Grass Lake High School. Hors d'oeuvres will be served at 4:30 with the banquet meal being served at 5, and the awards ceremony to be held at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. Tickets for the event will cost $20, with inductees being free, and can be purchased at the door. Congratulations to all of those 2025 Grass Lake Warrior Hall of Fame recipients. Congratulations to Grass Lake Junior Reese Lape, as she is decided and committed to continuing her athletic and educational career at Grand Valley State University. It's always good to see Grass Lake Warriors continue to be able to do the things that they love beyond the high school level. We still get to watch Reese play for the next 2 years, but we wish you the best of luck beyond that. Once again, congratulations to Reese Lape. Last Monday night at Chelsea High School, Wyatt Charles and Owen Schaefer and their Grizzlies team went toe-to-toe with the undefeated Jazz. This one was one of the best games of the season. And although most of these highlights are offensive highlights, the Grizzlies played great, exceptional team defense this game. As you can see, at the end of the first half, the Grizzlies are down by 5, hanging in the game good. Owen Schaefer with a putback. Grizzlies back on the offense. Wyatt Charles setting up the half-court offense. Little penetration up the middle, scoop, and score for 2. Grizzlies back on offense. Michael working down low. Rebound. Owen Schaefer again kicks it out. Continue to work it. Grizzlies up and good for 2. Grizzlies back on defense with the rebound. Like I said, they played exceptional team defense the entire game. Wyatt calling the play from the half-court line. Swings it out to the left side. Little give and go. Down low. Wyatt up under 2. Tie ball game at halftime. 24-24. Wyatt Charles again at the half-court line. Gives it up. Looking for something down low. The dish to Owen. Owen sees the cutter. Grizzlies for 2. They said this game was tight the entire time. Wyatt dishes it off down low, continuing to work it inside. Everybody's touching the ball. Owen up and the bucket. As we continue deep into the third quarter, Wyatt swings it out to the left wing. Penetration, blocked. Owen with the up and under, put back for two. Nice job. Wyatt working, trying to get inside, puts it up off the front of the iron. Grizzlies rebound, back up. Nice job. At the end of the third, Grizzlies down by 6. They pull within 4. Timeout for the Jazz. Late in the game, you'll see here a very controversial timeout right there. Timeout's called. Nobody has possession. Unfortunately, the possession is awarded to the Jazz. Inbounds play with 22 seconds left. Grizzlies down by 1. They need to get the ball back. They've got to foul. They've got to steal. They got to do something. They come up with a steal. Grizzlies pushing it forward for the win. Up. Shots off. Rebound. Jazz. Grizzlies are going after the ball. They've got to get it. They've got to get it now. Foul. Ball. Strip. And that's the ball game, folks. They lose by 1. The Grizzlies will enter the playoffs this Wednesday night against Kaline, Colton, Wyatt, Miles, Zach, Brennan, Charlie, and the Bulls team. That will be at Chelsea High School. Wednesday night, 8:30. Come feel the stands. The winner of that team will play Thursday night in the championship game. Once again, Bulls, Grizzlies, Wednesday night, semifinal championship game. Winner of that game will play Thursday night at Chelsea High School. Come on out. Watch them Warriors compete. The high school boys soccer players had an exciting week to kick off their season with 2-a-day practices, a trip north for some games, and a historic alumni game Wednesday night at Stoker Field that finished with a 3-3 tie after the shootout.
Asher, hush.
Got it.
Friday night, the varsity defeated Charlevoix 5-0 with goals from Ben Tippy, Nolan Allen, Brogan Salo, Andre Sinka, and Brandon Rohde. While the JV team played a tough game against Harbor Springs, ending in a 0-0 draw. Saturday morning, the boys played hard against an incredibly talented and previously ranked D2 team, but came up short in the end. Outstanding goalkeeping from freshman Jude Young. The following game, the Warriors found victory over Gaylord, 3-1, with 2 goals from Grayson Moser and 1 goal from Ben Tippy. And in the final game of the trip, our Warrior boys fell 3-0 to Harbor Springs. The Warriors finished their Boyne Mountain Invitational with 2 wins, 100% heart, and a whole lot of energy. The Warrior boys will get their regular season started this week on Wednesday at Stoker Field. The JV will play the Detroit Catholic Central Shamrocks at 5 o'clock, and the varsity will play the Leslie Blackhawks at 6:30. Also on Saturday, they will be competing in the Battle for Jackson soccer tournament out at Northwest High School. Be sure to cheer on your Grass Lake Warrior boys soccer team. In other soccer news, Carter Radka was asked to play up with the Michigan Tigers FC 2014 pre-MLS Silver team this weekend, 3 levels above his current 2014 Orange team. Such an honor for him to get that chance. They didn't come home with any hardware, but at the Gatorade Invitational, each team brought Gatorade water bottles to every match and gave out one to a player on the opposing team for effort, sportsmanship, etc., and Carter was chosen to receive one. Congratulations, Carter. Keep up the good work. Sunday, September 7th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Grass Lake Parks and Trails baseball, softball fields. The Grass Lake Sports and Entertainment Group will be putting on 5-tool training baseball camp for kids ages 10 to 14 years old. That will include fielding, base running, and hitting. Each session is a 1 hour and will be split into 2 age groups, 10 through 12 and 13 through 14. Instructions by current college baseball players and high-level high school players. Concessions are available and merchandise will be for sale. Admission is $60 per camper before August 24th. Registration after August 24th is $75. You can email Grass Lake Sports and Entertainment Group, or I will also include that registration link in the description. Once again, September 7th, Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The high school Warrior football season officially kicked off this past week with one of the most unique and special experiences these student athletes may ever have. Camp Warrior. These young men and their coaching staff live together Sunday through Wednesday. Eat, sleep, talk life, talk football, practiced, and beyond. This is more than just a game. It's about more than just a win or a loss. It's about building a family, a football family, a brotherhood, bonds that will last a lifetime. The Warrior football season is officially upon us. For the freshmen, it was their very first Camp Warrior experience. For the seniors, it was their last. And they all came together to share just a brief, special moment with the next wave of Warrior football players, our 5th and 6th grade tackle teams. On Thursday, August 14th, the JV will have a scrimmage from 5:30 to 7:30, and the varsity will scrimmage from 6 to 8. I can feel the excitement in the air as live games are approaching for all of our Warriors. Very exciting news in the basketball world as members of our 2021 Grass Lake Girls Basketball State Champions are returning to Grass Lake. Alexis Bargasser and Avery Cabana both will be here August 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. That's at the Grass Lake High School. 3rd through 8th grade girls basketball players, I believe it's girls, $40 for that event. These girls are both very talented basketball players, and it is awesome to have them back in Grass Lake, giving back to their community. Once again, that's Alexis Bargasser and Avery Cabana will be at Grass Lake High School Gym August 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. Excited, they are excited to get back to their hometown and share their love of the game and talk about the importance of trust in the game. So once again, make sure if you get the chance, if you don't have anything going on, this is the place to be August 20th, 6 to 8 p.m. If you have a young warrior that is interested in taking up bowling, Suburban Lanes has a youth bowling league that will begin on September 6th. They have 2 sessions. First session will start at 8:30. These will be Saturday mornings. 8:30 is a more advanced level of play, which includes rental shoes and 3 games of bowling in a tournament-style league. They also have a 10:30 time slot, which is geared towards younger kids and beginner bowlers. But if you're interested in getting signed up for that, get a hold of Suburban Lanes. They can steer you in the right direction. I will also have contact information in the description of the show. But once again, that's at Suburban Lanes on Saturday mornings, 8:30 and 10:30, beginning September 6th. Are you ready to aim high and shoot for success? The CST Strikers youth shooting team is welcoming new athletes ages 8 and above for the upcoming season in shotgun sports and pistol rifle disciplines. trial shooting lessons are coming up, and those are free. Uh, Shotgun trial shoot is Tuesday, August 26th from 5:30 to 7:30. And then the following day, on Wednesday, August 27th, is pistol rifle trial shoot. That's at the Grass Lake Sportsman's Club. There's also a informational meeting Wednesday, September 3rd from 6 to 8 at the Grass Lake Sportsman's Club. Learn about the schedules, the expectations, the costs, and more. Just remember you need hearing protection, eye protection, and closed toe shoes. Don't be bringing those sandals to the shooting range. No experience is necessary. They'll teach you everything you need to know. Come meet the coaches, try out the gear, and see if this sport is right for you. You can email CSTstrikers at pewinc.org or visit them online, CSTStrikers.square.site. And I will, as always, put that link in the descriptions for you. Once again, that's the youth shooting team, CST Strikers. Don't forget to get geared up for this upcoming season. You can get all your Grass Lake Warrior gear, Warrior wear at the Sideline BSN Sports website. They have a number of different items: hoodies, t-shirts, polos, sweatshirts, hats. Also a number of different logos and designs that you can choose from. Um, they have specialty items for men, women, kids. You can get jackets, pants. There's stuff for toddlers. Anything you want, you can order right from here and have it shipped to the house. But as always, just remember that the Warrior Club will have the Warrior Wagon stocked at all home events at the high school. So make sure, like I said, make sure you get your Warrior gear for this upcoming season. Cheer on the Warriors from the stands. Also, there are currently a few team shops open, as the football team shop is open for another 16 days and 8 hours. Once again, this is through the football team, specially selected items from them. T-shirts, men's, women's, sweatshirts, long shirts, hoodies, so a couple jackets, sweatpants, shorts, backpacks, anything that you can want. And part of that will go back to the football program as well. We just ordered ours at the house and actually came pretty quick, probably within a week. So you can get specialized football gear on this team shop site. And this here is the boys soccer team shop. Specialized logo, specialized prints. Same thing as the football. You've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, some jackets, some sweatpants, some shorts, backpacks, duffel bags. But once again, this is for the soccer team. And this site, this store will close in about 4 days. So make sure you jump on there if you want to get some soccer gear. As always, don't forget to visit the official Grass Lake Warrior Sports website at the school website. Lots of new information being put on this. It's an updated site from last year. As it stands right now, the ticker is at 3 days for our first official home event. That will be the soccer teams playing at Stoker Field on Wednesday. Varsity at 6:30. I believe the JV is at 5 o'clock. Also looks like the girls varsity volleyball team will be in Tecumseh on that same day at 3 o'clock for Tecumseh Super Squad. But there's a lot of cool information on here to keep you up to date with official schedules, hopefully results. Make sure you don't forget to download the GoFan app on your mobile device if you're looking to get digital tickets for any event. But once again, like I said, visit this. This is your official Grass Lake Warrior Athletics school site. All right, Warriors, that wraps up this week's edition of the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. First off, a huge thank you to all the athletes, coaches, parents, and fans who make our sports community something special. Every week, we get to witness not just the wins and highlights, but also the hard work, determination, and team spirit that represent what it truly means to wear the navy and gold. From our youth leagues all the way up through our high school, it's inspiring to see kids step onto the field, step onto the court, step onto the track, wherever they're competing, and give it everything they've got. Remember, the scoreboard is just one part of the story. The effort, the friendships, and the lessons learned out here are what last the longest. To our athletes, keep grinding. To our coaches, thank you for pouring your energy into shaping these young warriors. And to the families and friends and fans, keep showing up, keep cheering loud, and keep supporting these kids. That atmosphere in the stands makes a bigger difference than you know. Before we sign off, let's look ahead. We've got some big matchup coming up this next week. We'll be following along, capturing the action, and making sure the stories of Grass Lake athletics get told the way they deserve to be told. If you haven't already, make sure you follow and subscribe to the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report on YouTube so you don't miss any of the highlights, interviews, or updates. And hey, help us spread the word. Share the show with your friends, your family, and anyone who just loves Grass Lake sports as much as we do. The more this community grows, the more we can spotlight these amazing athletes. So as we close things out today, let's remember, it's not just about sports, it's about community, pride, and tradition. Every week, every game, every play, Grass Lake shows up. And that's something worth celebrating. I'm James Charles, and this has been the Grass Lake Sports Weekly Report. Until next time, God bless our kids, God bless our community, and go Warriors!